Station, this is Houston. Are you ready for the event?
Yeah, this is Houston. I'm ready for the event.
JAXA PAO, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call station for a voice check.
Station, this is JAXA PAO. How do you hear me?
Hiraide-san, hear you loud and clear. こんばんは。
Hello. Thank you very much for today. Now I'm going to change to Yanagida-san. Now we are connected to Noguchi-san, so let's call him. Noguchi-san in ISS International Space Station.
こんばんは。国際宇宙ステーションから野口です。
Hello. I am Noguchi from International Space Station. Hello, Noguchi-san. Oh, sorry, I was upside down. Now he's turning. So he appeared from the top. So Noguchi-san is now at the GEM, Kibo, the Japan Experiment Module.
地球の周りをね、90分で一周する国際宇宙ステーションの希望、後ろに見えてますね。
So I am going around in 90 minutes, the International Space Station. So we are in Kibo. I'm talking to you from Japan Experiment Module. Thank you very much, Noguchi-san. So this is a 6 months mission challenge, and many people are challenging, and many people have contributed to this event, and you also declared 3 challenges. Do you remember them? So you exercise every day, not to drink, and no smartphone. Noguchi-san, how is the situation on your side?
今のところ 100% 達成しています。まず
So far, I'm successful 100%. First of all, exercise. Yes, I'm exercising every day for 2 hours. So actually, I didn't need to declare because we have to exercise every day. And the second one, not to drink. And probably Yuri astronaut. This is an impossible challenge on Earth. However, when we are on International Space Station, we don't have any alcohol here, so I am successful. And the third one is smartphone, and we tend to be on internet very often. And of course, for International Space Station, we cannot bring our mobile, but sometimes, and for technical issues, we may not be connected on the internet. So naturally, we are shifting our lifetime. So in that sense, I'm successful 100% for those missions. So you are successful because you are in the space, I think. So far, you are doing all those 3, exercise every day, not to drink, and no smartphone. So that's great. And it's really nice to see you so healthy, and I can hear your voice. That sounds very good. So we are really happy to see that and hear that. So now we are going to take questions from the participants to the 6 months challenge. So let's get started. First, Hirai-san. I am Yamato Hirai, coming from Tokyo, 9 years old. My challenge has been baseball. I really like the feeling hitting the ball just right, or when I'm able to throw where I aimed at, or when I'm able to do something after a lot of practice. So my question is, what made you decide you wanted to become an astronaut? And what do you think is important in order to fulfill your goals or dreams? So thank you for this opportunity.
平井君、質問本当にありがとう。野球のね、素晴らしいスイングしてる姿。
Hi, Hirai-kun. Thank you very much for your question. Yes, I saw your video of a great swing. Yes, baseball is great. I brought this ball, and unfortunately, this is not the real baseball ball, but I can throw very fast because although it looks very slow, but the International Space Station goes about 25,000 kilo per hour, so it's very fast. So can you receive my ball? So regarding your question, why I wanted to be an astronaut, well, when I was at your age, I read manga of space or a TV program, and then I wanted to go to space. And in order to realize that goal, I had to work for a very long time. So it's very important to continue and pursue that dream for a very long time. So Hirai-san, Hirai-kun, so do your best in your baseball and also study. I wish you good luck. I am from Yamanashi, Kosei Nagasawa, 17 years old. I've been studying very hard every day because I have entrance exam for college coming up next year. Here's my question. I read this book, Come to the Space. I have been longing to be with you, Mr. Noguchi, but my dream is to be an astronaut like yourself. And my question is that what is the thing that I have to do as a high school student in order to become an astronaut? And I hope you good luck for the rest of your mission. And I would like to have a strong resilience in order to be successful for entrance exam.
長澤君、強いレジリエンスをね、持ってということで、我々の。
Thank you very much, Nagasawa-kun. So you are going to have strong resilience. Thank you very much for noting the name of our spacecraft, and thank you for buying the book as well. So high school students, I believe, are working very hard because you have to take tests, and I want you to work very hard to be an astronaut. But at the same time, I think it's important to set a goal that is close to you and then be successful for those each individual goals. So first, I hope that you will be successful for entrance exam, and also having good English skill would be very helpful to work in this kind of environment. I am Umemoto from Aichi. I'm a sixth grader, and I have a dream of becoming an astronaut and living on the moon. I'm working very hard to be successful, and I have something that I want to challenge, and I also want to be successful for various tests, and also I would like to be able to move drones and robots by programming, and I would like to be an astronaut like yourself so that you can go to the space many times. And also I would like to make a house in a moon, and so my dream is going to the moon and make a vertical whole house so that give the environment for people to live. So my question is regarding plant, to be on the plant and the vitality of the plants, and are they going to be as nutritious as they are grown on the Earth? And also, would you be able to grow plants on the moon as they do, as we do on Earth? Umemoto-san, thank you very much for that question. And you are sixth graders. Understand that you sound like an expert on the space already with using those very difficult terms. So what's the speed of growing plant in space? But actually, we are in experiment of growing a plant on the International Space Station. Actually, there are several experiments. So how much plant can grow in one night? And we have a camera catch watching the growth of plant. So the one night growth is now shot as 30 seconds. And actually, I just uploaded that video on YouTube. So please have a look later on. It's really surprising how much they can grow. You also mentioned drone and also living on moon. And the type of experiment that we are doing here would be successful for us to go to the moon and also further into the space. So those would be very basic science that would be helpful in the future. So when you become an adult, and I hope that you will be able to be very active in moon. I wish you good luck. I'm Kento Nakamura, 17 years old, and Fukuoka. And my dream is my goal is to pass the level 2 astronaut test and also strengthen the foundation of next year's exam and to be able to run 30 kilometers. So those are the 3 goals. My question. So what was it like when you performed an extravehicular activity for the first time?
中村君、どうも質問ありがとう。高校2年生ですごいねスポーティーな感じで。
Nakamura-kun, thank you very much for your question. So you were 11 graders. It looks like a very more sporty person. And Ome Marathon, that's also 30 kilometers. I have run that several times, actually. So regarding the question EVA, just yesterday, 2 NASA astronauts did go into extravehicular activity. At the time, I supported their activity, like helping them with the extravehicular unit and also storing the equipment in the ISS. And even in 1 month or so, I'm sure I'm going to go out in my EVA. So regarding my first EVA, it's already about 15 years ago. But when I opened the hatch and the moment I went out into the space, it's just the space. There's nothing in the space. And then I saw the beautiful, beautiful Earth that was full of vitality of life. That was what I felt when I went out in the EVA for the first time. So I believe that you're studying very hard for your entrance exam. I wish you good luck. I'm Ayane Kinoda, 18 years old, and coming from Miyazaki, and I want to be an astronaut in the future, and I have entrance exam coming up now. My question is that I heard that when you asked human going to the space, it's not just about going to a distant planet, but rather it makes it possible to solve issues on Earth from a different and new perspective. And that is the real reason why we want to go to the space. And now, having actually traveled to the space, and now that you have a new perspective, what have you noticed? What have you gained?
木野さん、ありがとうございます。今回18歳最年長ということで、すごくこう。
Kinoda-san, thank you very much for the question. You are 18 years old. You are the oldest among those 5 people. That's very philosophical. Very good question. Thank you for that. So when you go to the space, and of course we are doing various scientific experiments. That's our work. But it's not just about the utilization of the space and not just as a work, but what kind of difference can we make by human being go out of the space? We are going around the Earth, but when we go farther into the space, how human can make, what kind of evolution or development with human have when we go into the deeper space. And just as you said, in order to solve issues on the ground, finding new perspectives, seeing from the space, so that you have solution from another perspective and make a different suggestion or different tile, that's going to be very important. But going into the space And that way, you may be able to bring changes from intellectual and perspective. And I have been in the space for about 250 days, which is not long at all. So as a human being, it's just like a baby. But going away from the Earth, and what does that mean? I have been thinking about it many times, and I would like to talk about it in the future. At the moment, I don't have clear answer. I apologize for that, but I hope that you will be successful in your entrance exam, and I hope that I will be able to talk again in the future when you go into the society and start working. Thank you for that question. Thank you very much for all the wonderful questions, and also astronaut Noguchi, thank you very much for your answer. Now, we would like Mr. Noguchi to give message to all the participants.
平井大和君、長澤康生君、梅本エイト君、
平井君、長澤君、梅本さん、中村君、and Kinoda-san, thank you all very much for your wonderful questions. And once again, given another opportunity to think about why we are in the space. And I believe that there are many more people who are participating to the 6-month challenge. I thank you everyone who has been involved in this event. And 6 months may sound long, but it's actually not so long. So what we have to do is to have a clear mindset. Otherwise, 6 months goes by so fast. That's what I feel, and probably those who are on the earth, it's the same for you. If you're not having a clear mindset, the 6 months or 1 year goes by so fast. So it's very important to have a clear goal, and you achieve it one by one, then you will be able to go to a higher place. And the 6 months challenge continues. So I wish you good luck. Thank you very much again. Mr. Noguchi, thank you very much for this event. So lastly, we would like to have a photo session together with astronaut Noguchi. So everyone, we would like you to look at your camera on your PC. So let's have a photo session. Everyone, are you ready? With the best posture of your like. So let's go. Are you ready? So I hope that you will have a lot of screenshots. This is going to be a great opportunity, and you can have different poses as well. Now smile. That's great. So we are seeing various poses with different photo sessions. And Noguchi-san, thank you very much for trying different postures for the participants. I hope that you had great screenshots. So this is screenshot time for the participants who are joining to this event. Well, thank you very much for asking various questions to Mr. Noguchi. I believe that this has been a great opportunity. And as astronaut Noguchi said, it's very important to achieve goals one by one so that you will be able to achieve your dream and the big goal. So I believe that we had a great photo session. So this was the real-time event with astronaut Noguchi. Thank you so much.
柳さんお疲れ様でした。それから参加者の皆さんも本当にありがとうございました。
Yanagida-san, thank you very much, and all the participants, thank you very much. So I also worked very hard for the remaining 3 months. Thank you very much.
Station, this is Houston ACR. That concludes the event.
Thank you to all the participants from JAXA. Station, we are now resuming operational audio communications.